Hi guys. So yes, I was sitting up here thinking about a whole bunch of stuff, just thinking about some things. I'm still getting a lot of revelation, still getting a whole bunch of revelation, getting some stuff that is just like I'm like, wow, really? Really right now is the time for this. But yes, I was thinking about whenever, the Bible says thou shalt not suffer a wish to live and things. And I can see why it says that in a lot of cases because there's a lot of people who don't understand how foul and how disgusting and wicked these people are. Like, y'all, some people don't understand that these people's mindsets, just simply the way that they think, is diabolically gruesome and disgusting with the way that they think. Like, some of these people be wishing sexual assault on folks' children and everything. They put spells to get people's children sexually assaulted and all types of stuff that these people conjure up in their minds, and they don't cast nothing down. They don't cast nothing down. They don't think like, well, maybe that ain't right. Like, a lot of them don't even think like that. So, and with me being me, I know that there were times whenever I was being attacked and I didn't wish any death on them at all. I didn't wish death on these people. I told you guys I would think about things that I would say in the process of being attacked, or, just prayers and things like that. And I still has never cut anybody's cord or nothing. Even though sometimes God can actually give you permission to do that. Like, God will give some people permission to cut some of these people's cords, and a lot of us still don't do it. A lot of us still don't do them people like that, and they would do us like that though. But like I was telling you guys before, do not do what they do. Don't do what they do. If you do what they do, you're acting just like them, and you're on the demonic realm. Whenever you acting like them, you're eating from the demonic's table, and you want to eat from God's table, from the heavenly table, not from the enemy's table. And so if you're doing that, you're just like them. You're no better than they are if you're doing the same thing that they doing. So somebody does have to be the bigger person in a lot of these cases. In a lot of cases now. But I was also thinking about the fact of how much they underestimate God's people as well. They truly do underestimate us. I want to let y'all know that the girl that did it to me was extremely positive. She was sure down to the pits of her stomach that I was going to die. She was positive. She had faith that I wasn't going to make it. And that's how a lot of them feel about y'all. Like, they did not expect you to live. They don't expect you to still be alive. Some of them still wondering and scratching their heads, wondering how are you still here. And you would think that some of them would actually realize that there is a true God and that God does not play about you, and that they may need to get themselves together, which is how God does present himself to some of these people, which is how a lot of them end up getting saved. But you still got the ones that they do know that God exists and they still do what they do. And so I think those are the ones that mostly get the worst end of the stick of the whole thing. But they truly underestimate us. They really do. They don't view us as strong in a lot of cases. They see it, but they also view our hearts and the way that we are, the kindness and things, our fruits, as weak. They feel like the evilness is the strength in things. They feel like, okay, you're lame if you have a good heart in a certain kind of way, which is crazy because that's actually strength. That's strength to be kind. It takes strength to be patient. It takes strength to be the bigger person. It takes strength to be calm. And when you are going through a storm, it takes strength for all of that stuff. Anybody can flash out, like anybody can do that, but it takes strength to really take a stand and stand your ground through a lot of things that may be happening to a person's life. But yeah, they truly underestimate God people, and some of them get shown. Some of them find out the hard way, the real hard way. And they don't be expecting us to make it. They don't be expecting us to come up out of it. The enemy was very positive that I wouldn't come out. And they were so sure that it made me feel like maybe I wasn't going to come out because of how positive they was that I wasn't going to get out. Like, the enemy whenever they get a hold to you, in a certain way, they be so sure that you're not going to get out. They be so sure, y'all. I could feel the positive. I could literally feel the sureness that was on these demonic spirits, that they just knew. Okay, so that can be discouraging too, when you know that they know, they like, why are you so sure that I'm not getting out? Especially when you hearing them say it, you know. But God proved these people wrong, and just imagine how they feel whenever you come out and you are thriving, whenever they put in all their work to destroy you. They put in so much work, they planned and everything. That's why I told you guys, they do know what they're doing. They do know what they're doing. They put in the work, they plan ahead, they save money just to destroy a person. Like they literally practice evil. They practice evil, and they make you or a person, whoever they going towards, a target. And they put so much faith in that stuff, guys. It's ridiculous. It's really ridiculous, and it's a sad life to live. And that's why I was telling you guys, you don't want to be them. You don't want anything that has to do with what they got going on in their heads and stuff. You don't want nothing to do with that. Them people gonna get their brunt of it at the end of the day, you know. And like I said, I've never cut nobody's cord before. I would actually feel bad, I think, doing that, even though I know that somebody is attacking me in the spiritual, in some of the one of the worst ways that somebody can actually do somebody. And I still don't be cutting people's cords. And I know that that's messed up, what they got going on and what they doing, and I still haven't done it. You know, that's the difference between us and them. That's the difference. So I know it's some people who are good hearted, they have a very low tolerance for this stuff. They have a very low tolerance for being attacked, and they'll cut your cord. They're not gonna play with you. They're not gonna play with you at all, and they have authority to do it. A lot of times God will give these people authority to cut your cord off, and you'll be at the feet of Jesus Christ over there messing with them people. They really playing a super dangerous game, and I hope and pray that, you know, this year or next year, that a lot of them, for sure, more of them get out of what they're doing, because it's not the way to live, and they don't need to be doing that, you know. But I'm also thinking about the fact that, what if they had decided to take us out in another kind of way, like by maybe shooting or something, you know. I think I'd rather them attempt that than to actually be hands-on with it. And a lot of them ain't gonna be hands-on with it anyway, because they are cowards, like I was telling you guys about. They really scary. They're not really going to do that. So that's why a lot of them use magic and spell work and things like that to try to get a person, instead of doing it in themselves, because a lot of them don't want to get arrested. They don't want to go to jail. But hopefully one of these days something will change in that area, and a lot of these people will actually get arrested for doing the stuff that they're doing, because it is attempted murder. It's attempted murder. It's a bunch of charges that can go on with that, really. A slew of charges. But hopefully one day some things change in the future, and a lot of these people who are attacking actually get arrested, and people figure this stuff out, because we do need that. That's it's so messed up, guys. But yes, I hope you guys have a great day. I love you all. Bye.